So right about now, it's time for a history of bass. This week in the hot seat, we got Starkey. And you may know him from...
Sick.
Yo, so what's going on?
Yo, guys, what's good? Just sitting here, talking to you on the Skype.
It's a bit crazy this week as we don't just have him on the phone, we've got him on our Skype, so it's visual as well.
Yeah, this is like next level. It's called the internet. It's like a new thing. It's big.
Starkey, where you at?
What's that?
Where are you right now?
I'm in Philly. I'm actually at the school that I teach at a couple days a week. So that's why I got a rack of like just, those are like literally filled with records, like old like classical records and jazz records and stuff in the back. So yeah, so this is like my little office I'm in right now.
That's pretty cool.
I have the door locked though, so people don't bother me.
But aren't you a bit worried about what they think you might be doing in there with the door locked?
No, not at all. I told them I was going to be in here chatting with you guys, and they're like, oh, cool, yeah.
That is some wicked stuff. So you've done us a special Slammers and Bangers mix, and we're going to play that at 12:30. We're just wondering, what can people expect?
Yeah, it features a lot of the tracks off the new record that I just finished called Orbits, which is coming out soon on Civil Music. It's got my single, which is called Command, a track that I remixed for Son of Kick that features Foreign Beggars and Virus Syndicate called EOW. A lot of new stuff, and then also a lot of stuff from my label Slit Jockey Records that I run with Death 79 and El Carnicero. And yeah, just lots of new exclusive stuff.
Wicked, man. That's a really good look. I mean, we was playing Command on the show quite a lot, so expect to.
Yeah, thanks a lot. I appreciate that.
We've actually been playing it since it was one of the first records we played on the show, I think.
Yeah.
On our new,
yeah, I gave it to you guys on the tour bus.
Yeah, I remember you actually gave it to me on the tour bus, right, when we was in America. So when are you next in the UK?
I'm coming over on the 16th of December, Sunday night in Dawson at Birthdays for the record release party. And it's going to be me, Trim, and DS1 from Sheffield with MC Shinobi. So it's just going to be a nice little party on a Sunday night.
You're heavily into grime, right? That's where...
Yeah, man. That's where I kind of came from, I guess. That's the music I got most... I don't know, associated with in the early days, being one of the first people in America to play grime. And yeah, I just kind of, right now there's like a nice resurgence of grime, and there's a lot of MCs that grew up like listening to, Dizzy and listening to early, Roll Deep and Pirate stuff. And I think that now there's like this extra, I don't know, the producers, the MCs, it's like having a rebirth again, which is really great.
Cool stuff, which kind of leads me on to my next question. What track have you picked and why?
Oh, I picked Kano, Boys Love Girls. I was actually thinking...
Sorry, Starkey, it's amazing that you picked that record.
Really?
Like, being from the States, it's a really old, like, it's a one of Kano's first records. It really impresses me. I love it. I love the fact that that's what you picked.
Cool, yeah, no, I was like, there's so many records I could pick, but that one obviously has vocals, so I like vocal music, so that resonates with me really a lot. And then the production on it is just it's raw. I mean, I think Jammer did that beat actually. Yeah, so it's like it's got that kind of old school grime vibe, and it's just such a good record. I mean, you could pick 8,000 records that influenced you, but that was the one I was like, you know what? I remember hearing that song for the first time, and I was stoked to hear it.
Where did you hear it? I mean, the next question is, what memories does it bring back? But I guess we could just ask you where you heard it, because that was early. I was a little bit just about the internet kicked off, kind of.
Yeah, I don't know if I heard it from a rip from some, radio show or something like that, or if I actually got the track. I mean, this was the days of like Napster and stuff, you know what I mean? Like this is like back then, and also we were ordering records from the UK. I mean, the exchange rate wasn't as bad back then, so we were only paying like $1.40 a pound instead of $1.60 or something. So we would order like a bunch of vinyl from like Uptown Records, which doesn't exist anymore, and a lot of the other like grime spots where you could just get a bunch of white labels and things like that. So I'm not sure if I actually had that on vinyl. I mean, I have so many records from back in the day, but we would ship them over in boxes because we were like, we need music to play. It's too hard to get. And like, even like the downloads that you would get off things like Napster and stuff like that, the quality was so low because the internet just wasn't kicking off like it is right now with us on the Skype, you know? It just, the quality wasn't there.
Cool.
Well, I guess the last question then is, who was we? For the listeners that don't know who we was it you and someone else that we may know?
Yeah, me and Det79, the guy who I run the Scoozy Aces with from Starkey and stuff. He and I were kind of met in Philly, and we met through like our shared like appreciation of like grime music from back in the day. Like I met him at an electronic music event in Philly, and we were just like, you know, talking, just chatting about what we like and what influences us and stuff. And he's like, yeah, I'm really into this music from the UK. It's called grime. And I'm like, wait, what? Grime? Like I love, I listen to that stuff all the time. He's like, you really know what it is? I'm like, yeah, of course. And I started, listing off all the records I like. And he's like, you and I need to start talking because you're the only person in Philadelphia that knows what the hell that is. So I was like, it's kind of cool. So that's how we became friends, really.
Seems like good memories. I'm not mad at you.
So anyway, before we play the record, the reason we asked you to have a pen and paper ready is you've got 30 seconds to draw me and Benga.
All right.
I'm gonna try and make it a bit easier for you, so I'm gonna bare my teeth.
All you guys, okay. I'm not. There's no way I'm gonna be able to do it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I didn't even get to. This is horrible.
Hold the paper up now.
I was even trying to do records and stuff. I got Benga with his hat on, which says Benga. It's really bad. And then I got Skream with his shirt that says Midnight Request Line.
That's probably the
I was
worst
going for it, but
drawing
that's
I have ever seen. Ever.
At least you're good at making records, Starkey.
Yeah, at least.
Alright, cool. Well look, we're signing out.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Play the record now, right?
Yeah.
Nice one.